Hey Vikings, I'm Kensley.
And I'm Connor. Hey, did you hear that Mrs. Callihan was a finalist for the Excellence in Education Inspire Award?
No, I didn't, but I would love to hear more about it.
Let's go check it out.
Ms. Callihan works as a Technology Integration Specialist for Northwest Public Schools.
I'm the Technology Integrationist for the school district. So basically my role is to support students and teachers with the technology. We are one-to-one iPads in grades K2 and then 3-12 Chromebooks, and our 6th through 12th graders get to take those Chromebooks home. And so my role is specifically to help make sure that the tools and the apps are sufficient, finding new tools and apps just to make that learning process smooth, allow opportunities for kids to showcase learning. Like a lot of people, you check your email in the morning to kind of see if there's any urgent tasks or teachers that need support, administrators, obviously students. I travel to the different buildings, and it's just to make sure that my face is out there in the schools. I can support students and teachers, whether it's technology issues, updating websites, working on things with PowerSchool. We have an amazing tech team here at the high school, so spreading the job duties out and making sure we can all balance the different needs at the schools. So I like to schedule myself, I call it flexible, so that I have the ability, if a teacher calls and says, hey, we're going to do this project in the classroom, would you be willing to come in and help, or do you have any ideas, whether it's planning with the teacher or actually going into the classroom to support the kids.
The Inspire Award recognizes exceptional women who are influential leaders and role models.
There's nominations taken for educators in the community. It's not just what you do in education. They try to recognize females specifically who support not only their role in education, but also the community, kind of just making an impact in what they do.
Ms. Callihan was selected as a finalist for the Inspire Awards.
It is an awesome recognition. I definitely credit the people around me, the teachers that I work with, the colleagues, and definitely families and students, because it truly not only represents what I do, but the support of the people around me too. I taught in Bellevue for 6 years before moving back. It's just awesome to be part of Northwest Schools, be part of the community, and then have my own kids experiencing the great teachers, educators, and coaches, everyone around that supports them daily as well. Just generally speaking, technology is changing, so I think the most challenging part is just keeping up with all of that and making sure we find the best ways to support students and teachers with the best technology, the most efficient technology, and seamless. The students, I love being around the kids.
Thank you, Ms. Callihan, for everything you do for Northwest Public Schools.
Congrats, Mrs. Callihan. We're really lucky to have you here at Northwest.
Wait, did you know that students are building sheds in Mrs. Crackermeyer's class?
No shed? Are you serious?
Northwest offers many classes that give students the chance to try something new.
This class is called Construction Systems, and right now we're building a shed, and in the beginning of the year, we learned how to use all the tools inside the shop, so now we're just using them to build a shed.
This class is called Construction Systems, and we build a shed for a semester.
The average time it takes to build a shed is about a semester. It's a semester-long class, and we have all semester to build this shed.
The average time it takes to build this shed is probably a semester, unless you are building really slow.
A typical day looks like we just come out and just keep adding to the shed, just getting things done we need to do. And every day is something different. Like we put the paper on just about a few days ago, and now we're on the roof.
A typical day is Miss K tells us what we need to do, and we go out there and we just build the shed, really do whatever she says.
In addition to learning construction skills, students can learn about the buying and selling process.
The average cost about all the materials is probably about $3,000. And I think we're getting around $4,000 out of the shed.
The average cost is around $3,000 to $4,000 for one shed.
Building sheds in a 44-minute class period presents a few difficulties.
The hardest part about building the shed is probably just everybody working together, because some days people don't want to work, and we just all have to work together to get it done.
The hardest part about building the shed so far has been the weather, because some days we can't come out and work outside, or the wood's wet from the rain.
When we're done with the sheds, we find a seller to sell it to, and I think ours is going to Nebraska Game and Parks.
When the shed's done, we have a buyer that buys them, and for us, we had the Nebraska Game and Parks buy our shed.
But I took Woods 1, and it just taught me a lot about how to use the tools in the shop and just how to cut the boards that we need to cut.
Classes you have to take before this is exploring construction and whatnot freshman year. And then you can take this class.
This class gives students the opportunity to make new friends and learn new skills.
Those sheds are turning out really good.
I know. I hope they can finish them before graduation.
Graduation will be here before we know it.
I heard that some Northwest seniors have committed to some colleges already.
Let's go see what these current Vikings have to say about their future.
Reese Zobel will play softball at Southeast Community College.
I had to go to a few softball camps, and it was just kind of a lot to take in. And you definitely have to email the coaches yourselves and reach out yourself.
Camden Walker will play football at Chadron State College.
It was pretty long and stressful. Took place over about an entire year pretty much, and it was just full of like filling out surveys, going to different camps, which were all about 5 hours or so, and that was probably the toughest part.
My parents supported me the most just because they spent all their time and money and helping me get to where I needed to be.
Yeah, my family was a big support, especially my parents. They took me to camps and visits all across the Midwest, different states, lots of driving and stuff, and my coaches as well.
Definitely knowing the coach and just the program in general, and understanding whether it's a 4-year JUCO or a 2-year JUCO, and I chose a 2-year because I want to go to play D1 for 4 years after.
There were a bunch of different factors that I really considered. I wanted to stay pretty close to home, and I guess how much money I was getting from each college.
Honestly, my senior year, because I didn't want to at the beginning of my high school career just because I wanted to start life, but then I realized like life's too short and you need to go try it.
When I was pretty young, I wanted to play football, and then probably around 3rd grade, I think I kind of liked basketball more, and then baseball, and then I think once I started playing in high school again is really when I wanted to play football.
Getting noticed by other colleges and just meeting new people and having friends and just being together with my teammates again.
Getting to know all the new teammates that I'm going to have, I think that'll be pretty fun.
Nine Northwest seniors will continue their activities at the collegiate level. Congratulations to the entire class of 2025.
I'm really excited to see where life takes them.
Same. Speaking of growing up, have you been a part of the last day of school countdown for the seniors?
Oh yeah, I'm so ready to graduate.
Right. Well, I heard some seniors are sharing some advice to the underclassmen.
Let's go check it out.
Hey Vikings, welcome back to this week's Viking in the Village. I'm Leah.
And I'm Carly, and this week we're asking our seniors for their senior advice.
Let's go.
What's your senior advice?
Senior advice? Don't try too hard in class. It's not that worth it.
What's your senior advice?
Hold on, cut this out.
Drink Dr. Pepper.
I drink Dr. Pepper and I'm proud.
Make a bunch of friends, and what Macy said, don't
do everything that you can because it goes by really fast.
Probably just to like smile. I don't know. I mean, there's always someone like you can smile or say hi to.
Aww. What's your senior advice?
Don't worry about things that are in your control. Worry about things that are only in your control.
Fake it till you make it.
Read books. I'm a senior, and this is the first book I've read. But I have to listen to the audio because I cannot read.
Read a book? No. Enjoy it while it lasts.
What's your senior advice?
Don't eat cafeteria chicken.
Get involved. I agree. Actually, don't park like an idiot.
Be a good person. Do everything. Be involved.
Be nice to your friends because he's not nice. But
my
if he was more nice.
Don't date anybody in truck gang.
Show up on time so you don't get a letter sent home saying that you need to bring your school.
Focus on schoolwork, but also try to make time for friends because you're not going to have them forever.
Don't be slow in the hallways when you walk. It's kind of annoying. Like really annoying. What's your senior advice?
No, just have lots of drip and be cool. Be Sigma, bro. Be Sigma, bro. Be Sigma, bro.
That was was some really sentimental advice.
I agree. Our time is wrapping up at Northwest.
Yeah, I can't believe this is one of our last broadcasts as seniors.
I know. These past 4 years have flown by.
Well, this is the last time you'll see your favorite anchors.
I'm Connor.
I'm Kensley.
Goodbye
forever.